Mike Schneider.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a long weekend. My brain is trying to get back into the swing of things. Welcome, Coffee Cup Bunny. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back. I'm excited. We got another dual-parter today. We're gonna be playing some Sekiro. We're gonna play some Bloodborne a little bit later. I want to welcome all of you guys. Generally, gonna turn down that amazing 3D stereo audio for a second. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Oh yeah. Normally, oh, thank you for the host. We're starting off pretty hot. We're gonna set up where we left off. Thank you very much, Coffee Cup Bunny. It's more than appreciated. And we're gonna, we're just gonna randomly, start chatting just so we can get back in the swing of things. Commentating and hosting, it's sort of like a, it's like you got to get the blood vessels used to it again, You got to talk and you got to modulate volumes, dynamics. Sir Bloodvein in the house. Absolutely welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I did. I got lots of work done. Took some walks. The beaches are now open for recreation around here. How exciting is that? Although they're very crowded with people not doing stay-at-home orders. You know how it is. So yeah, tell me how you guys' weekends were. Tell me what's been going on while I just try and figure out how to talk again, if that's okay with you guys. I'm just gonna give myself some of the, actor's face techniques and tricks. And let's make sure, of course, that, audio is well balanced here. I think my mic is good. If it's a little, actually, if it's a little too clippy, that might help out with it. And right away, we've got a contender. Hello, Bloodvein. You beat Bloodborne? How dare you? How dare you take something that was once ours and turn it into something that's just yours? Explain yourself. Explain it. The last two fights were underwhelming. Well, I won't know until I get there. How do I do stuff in this game? Hold up. Okay, that's that. That's that. We do have something to tackle here, so we should probably just get it started while we banter a little bit, while we talk with the good old boys sitting in chat. You were over leveled for it. Now, what would you say is over leveled for Bloodborne? Not that, I'm just asking for a friend. At the same time, I would like to have the game be easier. That sounds fun for me. I forget where we left off in that game. We're gonna have to relearn some things too. It's crazy how much 2 or 3 days of a weekend can do to your body, to your mind and your soul. Look at this. The scruff is coming in, and it's like impossible for me to not acknowledge it, because it's just like every waking part of my existence is scratchy. You're level 105? Bro, you gotta stop gaming the system, my man. You were, what were you doing? You were doing chalice dungeons? Getting millions? Doing the hustle, as they say? Hey, it's my man Bloodvein. He's got a good hustle. He's got a good hustle. I hear that all the time, It doesn't matter how horrible the things you do are. He's just got a good hustle. He just knows what he's doing, He's a player of the game. Don't hate the game. Wait a second. Don't hate the player, hate the game, of course. Easily set up for me, and that was a swing and a miss. Hello, Minty Pup. Welcome back. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Feeling fresh and rejuvenated. You might notice I've got a gold boy on the controller, and that just means success. Gold means success to me. The more ostentatious, the better, you know? The next stream, watch out. I'm going to be having some grills, diamond encrusted. I've got a game plan here for you guys, okay? We had some difficulty with Luis Guzman up here, so we're going to take him down. And if we struggle, you know, we'll give it a couple of tries, and we'll just run right past him. We'll come back at a later date. Ghost Braden in the house. Welcome back. We've got a solid crew. You guys are showing up, and you're putting in the support, and I appreciate that. It's a real stormy one on the East Coast. It's interesting that you bring that up. I also woke up to a storm today on the West Coast. Not like a big one, though. How bad is it over there? Are we talking, you know, some real problemos? Because over here, there was definitely like some rain. I don't think any thunder. But for us, that's a big deal. Keep that in mind. All right. Give him a couple of these. Oh! Oh, I forgot. I have to change my location of my... I'll do that now, because that's definitely death. Oops, not that. Excuse me, can I have my camera, please? Thank you. I'm going to put this up in the middle. At the same time, take me away. Take me away. A sweet escape. Do you think it was storm? So, my girlfriend is in Ohio right now. Yeah. And she also woke up to some rain. Yeah, I probably should have healed. Would have been a better idea. And said that there was a sort of a storm going on in the Midwest. So we got the 3 pillars of eternity. We got the West Coast, the East Coast, the Middle Coast. We got the Cyrodiilic Towers, the white gold Concordat Towers, you know, holding up the universe. And every one of them is drenched in a little bit of a God's sweat. I don't think anybody's referred to it as that, and I have no idea why my brain came up with it as that. But there you go. All right, we're gonna try this again. Now we can actually see our health. Now, we do have to watch out, because in this game, when you die, people get sick. Which is like Miyazaki's code for, like, people are sick of your crap. What? What are you talking about? Are you referring to my... Well, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Give him a couple of 1-2s. Come after me, Yun. Give me one of these. Yep. I'll hit you with one of those. Give me one of those. I'll get you right in the cankles, my friend. Whoa! I didn't see that one coming. Whoop, we made it. Back up. We're doing good, we're doing good. Now, in this game, it's not about the health bars. You know, this guy has his fun. This guy has his fun. However, whoop, I'm gonna back up here a little bit. If we can get his posture down, we got an instant life bar. Not the candy, although that would be appreciated as well. Once we get the life bar down, we gotta do it twice. But I'd say we're well on our way to doing that. Whoa, that was it. Okay. You just gotta stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. What, you don't want to feel like sweat is raining down upon you? Oh, that was probably the moment that we were supposed to do that. Yep, we'll take care of it. Nice. All right, let's get one more health bar down so we can feel good about ourselves. Y'all ready for this? Okay. There we go. I don't think he gets particularly aggressive. It reminds me of that scene in that movie. You guys ever see, what is it, Bedazzled? With Brendan Fraser. And he like, in one of the... The devil, like, gives him some wishes or something so he can, like, be whoever he wants to be. And in one of his wishes, he's like an athlete. And he is just drenched in sweat for his whole interview. And it's hilarious. In fact, I think paying attention to Bedazzled right now and not to the game is making this a lot easier. No, I deserve it. I deserve it. I'll take it, but don't fret. In this game, it's do or die, okay? But what this poor son of a B-word doesn't realize, keeping it family friendly for the stream here, is that we dominate. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, bad idea. By dominate, I mean we die in the second half with everything riding on us. I feel like we got this guy, no problem. I'm gonna move on. Actually, let's go past him. Let's see what's on in the doldrums of Ashina society. Is that okay with you guys? Don't even freaking worry about it. If you're joining, welcome on in. Oh, we got unseen aid. I forget what that means. Yeah. So let me just show you a quick little two-step. A little dance routine called the zig and the zag that they don't talk about in dance schools. It's too dangerous, honestly. You know? The ballet professor doesn't want you to avoid your problems. But then, you... Actually, wait a second. I don't think we can. And now I've made a huge mistake. I think I have to kill this guy. Wait a second, how dare you make me do this? I was comfortable knowing that I would be okay. But instead, we're forced to live in a society where they treat their citizens just like this. The nerve of them. All right, well, never mind. Plans change. Now we're focused on, you know, actually winning. Basically, don't know what happened there. Basically, just don't get hit. And with that simple realization, this world is our oyster, as they say. There it is. There it is. Just, nah! Okay, somehow this has all worked very well. Come on, just nab him. I don't understand how he's almost dead. Okay, I was very certain that would not work, and then it worked. You're sitting here wondering why this guy deserves 2 health bars? Yeah, so the weird thing is, like, this game appears to be like everything is a boss. There was probably a better way to say that, but we're gonna move past that. Everything is a freaking boss. So if you're good at bosses, then, you know, welcome to the fun times. Also, that's the wrong one. Here we go. But if you're not good at bosses, excuse me, then people kind of really didn't dig it. Because there's lots of little mini bosses. I tell you what, we've got a good track record. Whoa! Masterfully presented there. And we're not worried about a little hell in the cell here. We're not worried about the Undertaker trying to sumo us in the victory, okay? I've never been more confident that this here is the run. This is the run right here. A little bit of aggression, a little bit of the 1-2 step they don't teach you in ballerina class. And 1 death, we get 1. Everybody gets 1. Like Spider-Man. We're almost there, boys. Okay. Give him 1 of these. Okay. When I said that I guarantee, I just hope you guys didn't place real money on it. There's been some problems. I've already been contacted by the authorities. The New York Stock Exchange has told me that my company's value has plummeted recently. And that insider trading like that is not going to be allowed. Anyway, I thought I was better at this game than I am. When I started the playthrough, I was like, this will be a breeze. There will be 0 problems in paradise. But instead, here we are. So, y'all are having a storm out there. What does that mean? What are you guys doing? in the day? Are you guys staying inside? Being real busybodies? There you go. You just gotta confuse him. Addle the senses. Oh no, he knew. He always knows. And I always know that he's gonna do that freaking move every time. Here we go. There we go. Give him a couple more while he's at it. Teach him some manners. Make him respect his elders. You've been a villain in this video game for less than an hour. I have been the protagonist since before you were born. Digitally speaking, because this game came out in 2019. Whoop. Didn't like that, did ya? How about that one? All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. This is the best that we have done recently. I gotta promise you guys, if it all goes to hell here, lend me your spirit energies. Like Goku with his spirit bomb, we will take down, with the karma of chat, this man. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. We're not dead. We're not dead. Remember, we still have a resurrection left as well, which is fantastic. Okay. So, try not to get hit. Excuse me, sir. I'd really like for you to do a move, please, so that I can kill you. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? Wouldn't you like to see some freaking progress? I know I would. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Make another. Yeah, there we go. Give me the triple. Give me the triple. That's it. This is it, boys. This is the run. Just get him down. This is it. Close enough to make him wish. Ah! There we go. Didn't see that coming. And this is the moment of victory against an otherwise unseemly foe. I don't know, so like my levels of like success, I'm not sure like how deep to go, you know? It was like, it's not a real boss, but at the same time, it certainly hurt like one did. Shinobi Medicine Rank 1, welcome to the world of Sekiro, and I'd like to welcome you guys in to the MechaWill live show, and thank you guys for joining. The latent skill that increases healing effects of recovery items. So we got some upgrades. And now finally, we're allowed to proceed. And now from this point on, I would like to make a solemn declaration to all of you guys, while at the same time centering myself in my off parallelogram here, okay? There will be no problems. There will be no, you know, concerns. And there will definitely be no more deaths, as they like to say. From here on out, I realize, you know, looking at my previous testimony, my previous history, it might have seemed to you, maybe, might have seemed to you that, you know, this would be a struggle to play the game, you know? But it won't be. You're watching a real professional here, like a real professional. Like, you know, think about all the professionals that you know, professional Sekiro players. Bundle them up into one little bundle of joy. And that's who I am. Okay, rest the eyeballs for a second. Take a sip. I hope you guys are hydrating beyond belief today. The double turnout that's happening today is going to be fantastic. This, of course, you can thank what's happening here as a result of us reaching our follow goal last week. We, of course, have a new one this week. And if we reach it, new things will be added, which I'm currently deciding. You know what I actually saw, which I would like some commenting on if there's thoughts out there. I saw a guy doing a pretty cool like live music stream And I have the equipment for that. And I play stuff. So, you know, maybe we could do a little special music stream, depending. Because I know we have a very musically minded chat. I know we even have some players in here, some musicians. So maybe it'd be cool to see some playthroughs or, you know, weird Guitar Hero but in real life things. We got the Jar Monocular, a bamboo tube used to see distant objects. Peeping Toms even in the 15th century. Looking through a piece of rolled up bamboo. While shinobi already have good vision, looking through this tube with one eye enables one to see even further. And with the kaleidoscope upgrade, you get a wonder of entertainment that you never thought possible. Speaking of music, Blood Vein has finally restrung his acoustic. You know, I've never shown you. I got that bad boy just sitting right back there at all times. Playing it a little earlier today. Anyway, congratulations. I hope you're picking it back up. And you caught one across the thumb. Never mind. Okay, your faith is shattered. Oh, we got another little scene here, boys, don't we? Take a look down there. Tell me what you see. Now, I love this game because it's got some really cool stealth elements like this. Very cinematic. Okay, stop hugging the wall. It never did anything good for you. Hello. Does not open from this side. Okay, I can see the infuriating gameplay is back. Game design, I should say. You sliced your thumb open? How does that happen? You're never playing that guitar again? It betrayed you? Send it back to the Shadow Realm, my dude. Which in this case might be a Chinese or Indonesian factory on the other side of the world. But still, you know, they can only be, it's just like the One Ring. They can only be deconstructed in the place that they were made. So you must sail the seas back to the Beijing plant and crush it at their feet. And then tell them to make you a new one. Wouldn't that be nice? A gourd seed. Holy garbanzo beans. Seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of your Estus flask. Oh, believe me, baby. I am thinking about it. I am thinking about my days with Emma the Gordian. You're buying a new one? Do you have your eyes on any guitars that you're thinking about? Do you have a budget that you're thinking about? I also used to sell guitars. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of there. Don't worry, I will not sell you on anything. I'm just curious. Oh, wait, how did he get up here? Who told you you belonged? You don't belong. Okay, now, it's time to go into a real stealth mode here, boys. You guys haven't even seen stealth until you've seen what's about to happen. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? I can't hear you guys in the back. Don't you love it when, like, people do that at shows? It's like such a shtick. It, like, works, you know, if it's like a performance that you're watching that you like, that you're like, it's like your favorite band or something like that. They're like, we need to hear you guys, you know? And then, like, people go nuts because they love it. It's their favorite band or whatever. But then, like, when you're thinking about it, or if you're at a show of a band that you don't like, you're like, shut up. Just shut up. You know we're here. You can see our faces. Play some freaking music, my dude. Which is very rude. But we talk about real human society things on this show. You know, some people aren't equipped to handle it, and I understand that. All right, you ready? Okay. Because if we assess the situation down there, we've got old Johnny Two-Tone back from the dead with a double health bar. And he seems to be a little bit of a problem. So, at the same time, we're going to go ahead and take care of the issue. Excuse me. Try not to do that. By stealth killing these fools. Okay, let's hug the wall. I told you, this is going to be like, you know, the Great Escape happening right here. Except I'm not escaping into anything. I'm escaping into darker places. I'm escaping into the prison compound instead of out of it. Use my Dyson vacuum cleaner just in case. All right, I don't really like what's happening there. There's got to be a quick way to get around him, and whoops. Looks like they let it happen, huh? Maybe. Actually. Can I make it to the top of something? Ah! Pay no attention to that one. Very luckily, they don't... That's not your legacy. They let you keep playing without the instant death, which I do appreciate. We're also out of healing gourds, so there seems to be a problem there. You're still learning, so you'd rather have an acoustic to learn upon. Dude, go for it, my man. I'm just realizing how many people out there in the world, especially in the Twitch streaming world, you know, are learning guitar, playing music of some kind. It's like, when you realize that the musician lifestyle is like, you know, write songs, gig, and like, play video games. So when you take that third pillar, the third tier of engagement, you know, there's clearly, what? Oh, there's a thing that's calling the guards to my locale. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let me just jimmy my way around here. 'Cause I think I remember where this freaking guy is. He's the man with the pan. Samwise Gamgee over here. Causing a real struggle. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, there'll be no problems. At the same time, let's try to actually kill some of these fools. We're going in with no health, boys. And you know what that means, all right? This means that this is the fight of our lives. We actually blocked the bullet with our hands. Whoop. There it is. Okay, they're giving me a tip that is underneath my camera, and I apologize for that. Listen, the only thing you need to know about this game is just keep hitting them. Just like this. There you go, just like this. Okay, just like that. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna die, and this is on purpose. People don't understand how big my brain actually is. This is a strategic purpose, okay? The strategic purpose is because I'm gonna go get my Estus back, and also get that extra gourd seed, so we have a triple threat going on. Let's travel to the dilapidated temple. After that, we've got a nice little mini boss fight, very cinematic. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. But anyway, the larger question was, would anybody tune in, you know, for like a little guitar stream? That'd be kind of cool for people that are learning, or people that want to play along, or whatevs, I guess. Then it'd have to be a specialized stream, and then of course my regular schedule would be my regular schedule. All right, I'd like to talk to you for a second, Madame. Dragon's heritage can bestow the power of resurrection, but it's not ordinary. No, no, no. There's always something in these games. Repeated use leads to stagnation, where it overflows. Those who do not have my power become sick with dragon rot. Sculptor over there knew about it, but he was unable to find a cure. Is there a way to treat it? This lady does not know. However, she'll look through her mentor's research, see if she can discover a way. Thank you very much for doing your programmed purpose in this game. At the same time, yes, goodbye. Thank you for giving me a fighting chance here. We're back up to Dark Souls 2 levels of Estus, boys. That's all I need. You got nothing else to do? Yeah, I was asking you guys about your weekends, and I got chirps, crickets. What do you guys have any hobbies that's like taking up your time, or is everybody just kind of doing what I suspect everybody is doing, which is just kind of like melting into their couches right now? Like even I have a struggle with what the heck am I supposed to do? You know, it's a long day. a long day and I can't go outside, you know, so I work a lot on stuff. And of course we do these 3-hour streams, keeps my sanity. But at the same time, you know. Okay. Just like that, we never have to fight the sumo man again. I do like the way that they tackle that. All the big enemies are, you know, once you kill them once, they're gone. It's very nice. What? Who saw me? Who saw me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. But at the same time, I thought I was a master of stealth. Oh, it was you. It was this guy. Now down there is the boss. We really don't want to tip him off that we're here. Whoop. Let's try that again. There we go. Little bit of timing. And there you go. Stab him in the armpit. Stop eating pellets. Go back to the gourds. I'll take care of this guy while we're here. Easy enough. You do nothing but work on the weekends, Bloodbane? Is that right? I mean, that's nice that you work on the weekends and then you get the weekdays off. Is that how that works? You get a 5-day weekend, basically? What have we stumbled into down here? I vaguely remember this place. Divine confetti. For the fanciest of birthday parties, confetti imbued with a divine blessing, made for driving away apparitions. Ooh. The paper is made ceremoniously, whereby pulp is spread thin, using water from the Quentin Tarantino fountainhead. Or should I say the Ayn Rand fountainhead? Let's see. Turn back if you value your life. You cannot behead the headless. Our swords and pikes did nothing. Well, that's very disconcerting. I will turn back because I have unfinished business out here. But let's not forget this place, okay? That seems easy enough. All right. Now, where are we right now? And where is the guy, the big guy that was down here? Oh, he sees me. Is he up there? Was that him? At the same time, I'm going to steal his loot. Scrap iron. I believe that is an upgrade material. And we are going to hide, okay? We're going to make this very easy on the game's AI. They can just pretend like we were never here. Okay, that's not the guy I'm looking for. Where is the guy I'm looking for? Once we hide, what we can do is we can stealth kill Mr. General Tenzin Yamauchi, as you can see at the top. And therefore, have a great advantage against him in the fight for our lives. Now the music, it's a different music vibe, you know. I'm usually having a great time with the Bloodborne music. The classical orchestra of, like, you know, Bach influence is like destroying my brain. It's also probably not really influenced by Bach, considering it's a Japanese composer. But isn't everything influenced by Bach? But no, but then yes, you know, it's the classical, you know, thing that, oh, there he is, that our lives were built upon. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Bum, 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 bum. Da 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 da. All right, let's see if this guy is worth our time or flavors at all. Whoop! Try healing, you madman. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, we just overwhelm him. Whoops. No! How dare you? This is why you clear out the arena first, you fool. At the same time, I'm gonna run away for a second, just for a quick second. So we can take out... Whoa! Don't like that at all. Get up, you fool. Alright, I misjudged. I misjudged the one troublemaker. You got a problem, brother? Can I help you? Get it! There we go. Okay, now that he's gone, I'd be more than happy to fight you, Mr. Tamauchi. Yamauchi, I'm sorry. I'm sure you get that a lot. Okay, alright, never mind, never mind. We're gonna try this again. That was horrible. But I was thrown off guard. I didn't think I'd have to use all my freaking heals on, you know, Joe the plumber down at the block, you know? I thought he had an appointment at the DNC or something like that. I just, you know, sorry for misinterpreting. Here's what I do on my weekends. Thank you for asking, okay? Number one, I relax. Number two, I think about recording videos for YouTube because that's a better time to do it than my Twitch days. And of course, I'm running a YouTube series right now on my channel, exclusive to YouTube, with playing Control. Which so far is an absolutely mind-bending game. Excuse me, guys. Just gonna sneak by you there for a second. And then, you know, I procrastinate. Because that's what people do. And I end up just, like, watching, like, episodes of Community on Netflix. How did they know? Is it because I flew around the streets of Gotham like I was Batman? How did this guy know? I'd like to know how you got freaking peripheral vision that extends into the darkest depths of the night. Into the 360 degrees. And take care of this guy. Thank you. At the same time. No! He will not take us again. I will only waste... I'll only allow myself to waste one healing item on you guys. Alright, now that has been done. I remember being honest at 2 a.m. watching Community on regular TV. It's a good show. I had never seen it before it came to Netflix. I've seen pretty much all the other, like, NBC lineup shows. Parks and Rec, The Office, 30 Rock, etc. I don't know if there's any more than that. Oh, that's the captain. Captain Daddy. Hello, General Tenzin Yamauchi. I think that was his name. We're trying to get better. In case you guys don't know, we're playing with the Japanese, hello? Oh, no. I see. You see the guy that caused us a problem just sauntering around? Joe the plumber? We gotta teach this guy a lesson. Okay. Whoops. Somebody see us? Could never have imagined that in our wildest freaking dreams. There we go. Take this young fool out. And this young fool wants a taste. So hand him the ladle. It's grandma's soup. Been made the same way for 50 years. The secret ingredient? Just a little bit of spice, baby. Just a little bit of spice, and that's what keeps the world running. Take him! Take him! Get in the... Okay. Alright, now this may seem like cowardice. We're just gonna hide real quick. You may have noticed that I now have to use more healing items, which is a real shame. Whoop. Just like this. Remind this guy who he's dealing with, suck down a little bit of... I don't even know what to call those things, like micro onions. Those little pellets down there. I need, you know, a vaguely comedic thing for them. You know, the cranberry juice in Bloodborne, you know. Sunny D, well coined in Dark Souls. Dan Harmon is great. Community and Rick and Morty. Some good stuff. Very comedic, very funny. Very witty. I like the, you know, I like... I like the absurdity of a lot of those shows. Like, the fact that Community goes into, like, some really absurdist stuff, but somehow, like, frames it in their world and makes it work, is awesome. And Rick and Morty does the same thing. They do very absurdist Pickle Rick style episodes. All right, the general is waiting for a taste of medicine, and I would be obliged to give it to him. And this time, there will be no deaths. Okay. Now, it's very simple. Okay, you ever played the Batman video games? No? Is he pacing? You really hate your time as general? Am I wasting it here for you? You really need to get in some extra, exercises while you're waiting to get murdered? Is that what you're doing? Okay, we got to be quick about this one. There we go. There we go. Feeling good about that. Okay, cool. Now we can fight him in the designated arena. What I've noticed, whoops, is one, keep that stuff handy. Okay, we got to keep our block at the ready, as they say. Whoop. Okay, we died once, but fear not, my friends. Fear not, my friends, because this is a game where you can Sekiro Shadows die twice, as they say. All right. Heal up. Pop one of these just for good measure. There we go. Okay, he's almost done. No, 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 no. Refuse. Refuse. Fight the power. I am the power. How can you fight yourself when it's just that easy? My friends, take a little slap. Front hand, backhand, his butt back to the Shadow Realms. We have another prayer bead. 4 of these will get us a little bit of extra juice. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Let's see how much your body was worth. 49? Bruh. Do you know the conversion rate of Japanese yen to American US dollars? Can you give me 49? This is a gas station general. This is a 7-Eleven general. This guy works at Kinko's in his off time because his salary doesn't cover it. Honestly, I feel kind of bad for him now that we've murdered him. But I guess that's kind of par for the course. Now, of course, there's the deep, dark depths of destruction over there that we saw. But at the same time, there's a more normal way to go, right? Am I being nuts? Is it down here? And just like that, boys, we're a tactical level genius. Arkham City was the best. Arkham games are fantastic. Arkham Knight, never got a chance to play it. People were really bummed about it when it came out. It made me bummed too, and I think I missed out on probably like a decent, fun game. And then it became very, very cheap, so I own like 2 or 3 copies of it somewhere. Like, like a digital copy and like a PlayStation Plus copy, whatever, So I only got the chance to play Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins. Arkham City, I don't know if I ever finished. I don't remember. And it's not because I have a problem finishing things, okay? I understand what you might think. It's not true. Because I did finish Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins. And Arkham Asylum was awesome. Like, real good. Hello, I'd like to cross this bridge. Ooh. Speaking my language. It's all about verticality in these games. Take some pellets. Don't mind if I do. Something sauce. I'm being very cautious. Oh, it's a little gecko. Come back here, you fiend. I don't know why everything has me just ripping their throats out. Like with my bare hands, like Kali Ma, Temple of Doom. It's insane. The gratuitous violence is what's destroying this country right now. I think it's actually spreading corona. Every time a little animal dies in a video game, another person gets infected with the virus. People in New York, they play a lot of video games. At the same time, this disease is actually very, very serious, and, you know, maybe we shouldn't be making jokes about it. Maybe we should be sticking at home. Hashtag safer at home. I feel like everybody is doing a great job of, like, raising money for charities, and here I am making bad jokes about it. I'm contributing to the problem. I am part of the problem. Acquire skills. Do we have any skills? Jocks, pegs, lucky. We need to figure out, like, better place for this camera. Is up here a good spot? This is bad. Hard to tell. You don't ever think that anything's going to be in, like, the upper left quadrant of the screen. I don't know why I'm, like, scared of, like, covering up this... Ooh. Try that again. Give me my camera! Thank you. Okay. I don't know why I'm scared of, like, covering up that little square. Maybe something like this? Let's see. Let's check out the UI. Wow, no, that just gets in front of everything. Huh? All right, we'll just keep it where it is. There we go. Sorry, I have to be a little OCD about that. We're always figuring out new spots. Bottom right corner? No, that's stupid. Top right corner? That's possible. That's a possible place to put the camera, but we'll have to think about that next time. In the meantime, onwards and upwards, we have found a Sculptors Idol. We're going to rest here. Yes, okay. I forgot you had to physically do that. And we're going to say hello, hello. And a welcome to all of the Ninja Vanish ninjas that are joining us today for the Sekiro. Ninja Vanish? Well, that's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 2. The old ones. The good ones. At the same time, I actually met the... this is a really, like, C-list... Excuse me? I think I know what's coming here. This is a really C-list actor story. But I met the guy that plays... So, like, there's, like, the Shredder, right? Who's, like, the main bad guy. And then there's, like, his right-hand man, who's just, like, this mean-looking, like, Asian grandmaster, basically. Like this young martial arts expert or whatever like that. Well, I used to do martial arts when I was a kid. I went to some, like, Aikido classes or whatever. And one of the things that we did, we went on a trip, is we took, like, a class from that guy. And it was funny. He taught us how to, like, roll properly and spar open-handedly. Down we go. I don't like the way that it sounds like there's a dance party happening on the other side of that. Okay. About to enter into a very iconic moment. Starts with a simple drop. Alright. They're reminding me how to use the grappling hook. Don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna pog up, boys. Whoa! It's Lord Voldemort. Hello, my friend. Ah, they left this little wall for us to peek at him, too. Salazar Slytherin, back from the dead. Take it! Take the opportunity when you got it. Hop into the little grass. The man's never seen grass before. How does he know that it's not slightly orange? Well, that's some good textures. Look at the quality. Look at the quality of the graphics. Yeah, it's the God of War Snake. Jormungandr. Here to bring the end of the world. Yeah, there's a weird, like... There was a weird sort of, like, modern, snake thing, right? Are there any other games that have snakes in them? I'm gonna hop under his belly here. Pretend that he didn't notice me. Whoa! Gotta check the game audio on that. It looked like it was clipping for a second. No more clipping in my game. That easy enough to ask? Maybe that means I have to lower the game volume from the game. I might do. Okay, let's be very, very careful. We're hunting wabbits here. Duck season? Excuse me, sir. It is duck season. We're doing the thing, the movie thing. It's a movie trope. Oh, and then he peeks out from behind the bushes. Duck season. Okay, just look away. Please don't do the same loop again. You're doing the same loop again, aren't you? Ah! Okay, I thought I died. Note to self, do not scream unless absolutely essential. Hello, my friend. Now, I don't think we can attack it. That feels like a bad thing to do. But at the same time, we're just going to go ahead and climb on up. Stay stealthy, boys. Stay frosty. Pop open a cold one. Whoa! He's got some chin hair. We need to shave that right off. Okay. It's very simple. Oh! Don't let him touch you. Just a simple tickle of the serpent is enough to make you friends for life. Whoop, we tickled. I guess it didn't matter. At the same time, here we go. Walls are crumbling, ledges are dropping. Doesn't mess with the OG of Ashina, does it? Look at that. Look at that chin hair. Oh man, you gotta take care of that. Now, I know how this goes because I have played this before. He gets close enough, and we say hello, Yun, and then we run away because that will hit us and it will kill us. Do I know that from experience? Don't ask. Ah! Oh my god, that was horrifying. Please get me out of here. I do not like snakes. And I did not remember that happened. Ah! Please. Please. Your next big series, Bloodbane, is going to be Ghosts of Tsushima. I am also going to be playing Ghosts of Tsushima. In fact, one of the things that inspired the Sekiro playthrough was the trailer for Ghosts of Tsushima. Looks dope. So I wholeheartedly agree with you that it is going to be a very cool series, and you should definitely play it. And yeah, I'm excited to play it too. Honestly, it looks real fun. I'm going to be getting the Ghosts of Tsushima and The Last of Us while we're talking about PlayStation exclusives. And in the meantime, you know, I'll be doing some more on YouTube as well. A couple of cool, more independent games that I'd like to start making some recordings for. But of course, you know, I've been lazy. You know how it is. Let's continue onwards. That was a gripping, compelling scene. Very compelling. Hello, Akko. Thank you for your sugar. I'd like you to know I am on the keto diet, and I do not accept such things. Also, does the keto diet accept sugar? I have no idea. The Whole30 diet. Oh, thank you for the glow. Gachin! The High Senpo priest gave this candy to a band of short but adept assassins. Suppresses sound and presence for a time. We know about that one. It's the stealth drug. Now remember, kids, these are all drugs. Sometimes they pawn them off as candy, but these are grade A, you know, banned by the FDA drugs. Heard some major leaks for The Last of Us Part 2. You hope they're not true, because the ending the leaks suggest kind of sucks. I have a couple things to say about this. Number one, very important, please do not post the leaks. I do not want to see them. I do not want them in my chat. I have not seen them. I know they're out there. But I want to stay very blind to that. And number two, it always sucks when a game gets leaked. And, you know, I'll be playing it regardless, so you can just ask my opinion on it if you want later on. If you don't end up playing it. But I do think that, like, it's really hard to tell a story you know, effectively with just like, with just the ending, you know? Like, I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. Please do not tell me. I'm going to say that again. Do not even post anything remotely similar to the spoilers. Is one of the channel rules. 0 spoilers in the chat. But I, you know, I think that, like, regardless of it, like, I think people should judge it as a whole product. You know, what ended up making that happen? What's the reasoning for that? What's the context here? You know, what are the, whatever. So, we'll see. I'm honestly, like, and you know, you don't have to do that yourself, because, like, why would you spend money on a game you think is gonna suck, you know? Just, like, wait for the reviews, you know, where people do it without spoilerly stuff, or, like, without any agendas of the way, you know, things go in the game. And then just see, you know, and then, you know, give it a shot if you want to give it a shot. I can tell you without a doubt, it will be, like, one of the best produced games. And probably one of the most fun games to play. It's going to have, like, a high degree of polish, and that right away just, like, compels me towards it. I feel like even with a crappy story, which I doubt it'll have, it'll be at least a really fun game to play. Oh, we got some boys down here, and a dead horse! Speaking of dead horses. Sorry, Kokagi, didn't mean to make a joke at your own expense, but, you know, people keep talking about these leaks and spoilers. The only thing I want leaked is the freaking new PlayStation design. Is that too much to ask? This guy's very not happy about his horse dying, and I can understand it. I really do. We're also in a very multi-tiered level here, which is exciting. I feel like we should clear out this little zone, huh? Seems fine. Whoa! So to do that, let's be very cautious. Let's touch some remnants, because why not? I heard they asked for it. Excuse me, that's a Me Too joke. You can't make those anymore. 2018 was not that long ago. So this is my young squire. Talking about how his blood is special to the guy that kidnapped him and cut off my arm. And he's saying, hey, Ashina's getting invaded. We're getting invaded. And, he's saying that he needs the juice, the universe juice from the man's Type A bloodline to defeat the foes that Ashina faces. But the kid is saying, because he knows everything, because he's 9, you know, that the blood is evil. You're still quite excited for it, and Ghost of Tsushima? I think they'll both be real solid games. I really do. I don't think you'll have to worry about it too much. This year's gonna be a weird one with games if you're, like, on the internet a lot, which I am now because it's, like, quarantine. But it's like every little piece, like the Unreal Engine demo and stuff like that, causes, you know, the console warring to happen. The people, like, bickering about exclusives and what sucks and what doesn't suck. And people on the internet always love using these terms. Garbage, just like horrible, like, and they turn everything into, like, the highest degree on every angle possible from every side. So, you know, Xbox has a new exclusive game. Somebody's gonna look at it and be like, this is straight up trash, dog. I'm gonna throw this away with the rest of my recycling here, because it should be reused for something much better than, you know, they'll say stuff like that, you know. And it's just gonna be a weird year for people to, like, talk about games again, because it's a launch year of new systems, and the new systems look sweet. They look shiny new, and, like, potentially, I mean, in some ways, like, better than my computer. Never understood console wars, where gamers were already being discriminated. I guess I see what you mean by that. Like, we're already like sort of a marginalized, sort of, I guess. I don't know. Like gamers are a relatively big crowd nowadays. It used to be like, you know, you really get picked on for being a gamer. I feel like nowadays it's pretty pretty easy to be a gamer. I can tell you that the girls that I've dated have increasingly become more accepting of it as I have you know, gone through life. Oh, that was the joke. I'm sorry. I didn't read the subtext. Some people believe, I don't know, some people believe the stories. Stories are true. But you're right, yeah. No, the console stuff's gonna suck. Ooh, we got a gold balloon. Amiibo balloon filled with the fountainhead of the, of little Aaron's dreams from his birthday party that went to crap. If one pops the golden Amiibo balloon, one pops this little kid's dreams, you will acquire more wealth for a period of time because you no longer have to pay for little Aaron. He's gonna find his own way in life. How appealing. And some coins. I love it. At the same time, yeah. I was looking for more people. Hello. I'm just getting stuff that might help me in the future, okay? It's part of playing a game here. You got offered a $3,000 gaming laptop. There's zero context to that, by the way. Do you mean, like, you got offered a gaming laptop for free? Or do you mean you have to pay $3,000 for a $3,000 laptop? In which case, that's very unremarkable news. I assume it's the first one. If so, that's nuts. At the same time, it's hilarious if it was the second one. I'd be like, Subway offered me a sandwich at menu price. Can you believe it? What a good time. And now I'm craving Subway because I haven't had it since the quarantine started. He said once he builds his PC, I can have it. Okay, so that means like you're getting that for free, my man. That's some good stuff, dude. I also have a gaming laptop. It was one of the first things that I bought, and it was nice. It works well. The battery dies really easily on it. But I remember you can run like a streaming setup from a decent gaming laptop. You know, good enough RAM, good enough CPU. Install OBS software. You know, get yourself a USB microphone. Suddenly you're streaming Bloodborne with a webcam like a pro. Things are looking good. Amiibo something something. Doesn't matter. And once you get to the nigh unachievable levels of where I'm at, look at this. 3 separate scene setups. How does he do it? With a simple hotkey generated from the force of his very will. Also, it took me like a day to set that up, and I haven't done anything with the channel since, so I should probably upgrade this to an even more professional looking stream. But, you know, I do the bare minimum, and then I just, like, expect people to, like, enjoy... I don't know, you know, if they enjoy the content when it looks like crap, then I'm in the clear, you know? As easy as that. Goodbye, my friend. I'm gonna stab you in the freaking clavicle. And a fistful of ash. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy. Temporarily distract them. In Ashina, the snow falls thick, and thus the hearth runs thick with ash. This is very sad. This is a very sad image. Maybe I'll make this the thumbnail of the video when it goes up on YouTube. I sent him to his horse. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's a positive spin on that, you know? Like, he, you know, he's in horsey heaven with the other guy. It's a different type of realm, not the Shadow Realm, that allows equestrian folk and human folk to live in harmony. Something that they have relatively failed at on Earth. Okay, we have a giant opening with a tree. Okay, and we got a little something something up there. So maybe we'll go that way. Maybe we'll go this way. But we've definitely cleared out that way. Whoa. A large battlefield. Hello. Well, that looks ominous. Before I do that, I would like to check what's up there. I hope you guys are getting excited for this game because there's some real stuff going down here. I don't know if you're into Japan you know, samurai-based learning happening. But I am. This is pretty sweet. Does not open from the side. Okay, you have forced my hand. You have made me turn into a monster that I never wanted to be. A man with a predetermined fate. How dare you take away my choice from me? A or B, right or left. It's the way the world works. And when you place somebody like me in a cardboard box and expect me not to cut an opening, that's the day that you see your developer code in shambles because I climbed over a wall I wasn't supposed to. That's the day that that happens. Okay, let's face what's here. Ring. I'll take some goodies. More ash. Oh, the voice acting. Okay, we finally have what appears to be our very first boss. How can you tell? Are you gonna stop? He's not gonna stop. Whoa! There we go. Okay, all right. So we stay focused on this guy. Feel like we really need to utilize all of our effective tools here. That means remembering to... Oh, try that again. Remembering to parry. Oh, and it seems like you can parry pretty much everything. And also remembering to block. I remember my first time fighting this guy seemed to go much better than this. There we go. That's a little better. Whoa! You didn't even see it coming. Making moves, boys. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Get underneath the mistletoe. Have him take his last breath here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get him down. Just like this. Whoops. With one simple slice of the blade. Thank you. That took way longer than I thought it would. And we've got one health bar down. And once you've got one down, you know we can get two down. Yes, I heard about your name. Would you like to tell me more? Whoops. That's what happens when you disrespect him. This is a punishment from the horse gods. I should never have sent the horse master back to the realm whence he came. Stop. That's very rude. He's just like kicking up dust for no reason. Many people have died on this battlefield. How dare you sully me? There we go. Just a couple of these in the old caboose. Whoa, hey. Who told you could do that? There we go. Keep the block up. Try not to die. We don't have anything left, boys. It's now or never. I was really hoping that that one would work. Come back. We gotta watch this guy's posture. Damage. There we go. He's not doing too well. With a simple tug, we are gonna send this man back from whence he came. Come back here. Is this gonna be a first time kill? This is gonna be a first time kill. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. He never saw it coming. Say goodbye. That's a goal. Pele. Send him back, and just like all soccer scores, it's a very small number. 1-0. Shinobi executed. I mean, the shinobi did the executing, as they say. Yes, thank you for the fond memories that I've just created with you guys. On a first-time boss kill, may I say, we did have to use all our healing. But you know what? I thought we did a pretty freaking good job. Made up for the guy at the start that I refused to fight ever again. Took me like 10 tries. What is this memory? The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Lingering in the mind of the wolf. Of course, that's me. Commune with the Sculptors Idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Gyobo Masataka Onawa. Vowels. Don't worry about it. Was keeper of the Ashina Castle Gate. And we also got an upgrade. A metal barrel that can be given to the sculptor to enable prosthetic tool upgrades. It appears to have been made to fit perfectly inside my wrist bone, which is horrifying. Who is gonna trust any doctor, you know, performing surgical procedures like that in an era like this? You know, I hate to say it. This is the era. I don't want to remind everybody. Prosthetic tool upgrades. Upgraded prosthetic tools can be created. Cool. We can upgrade like we can upgrade the upgrades. Listen, dog, it's upgrades on top of upgrades. At the same time, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's nuts that like in an era where like babies, like 40% of them die in childbirth or something ridiculous like that. Oh yeah, I remembered this was over here. Thank you, thank you. It's hilarious that we have people doing elective surgeries, cosmetic ones even, in this day and age. Enhancing attack power. The enhanced attack power option has been unlocked in the Sculptor Idols menu. You can now consume battle memories to increase your attack power. So we can level up now that we have some memories. So you sit down with the boys on a nice farmstead, homestead, you know, porch. You got some sweet tea, you know, and a nice like slice of summer pie, and you like recall, hey man, you remember that guy that he yelled a lot and he was on a horse, and then and then I slayed him. You remember that, bruh? And then the result of remembering that, you know, powers you up like Popeye. So here we go. The battle memory, recollections of a memory, provided sustenance. See what I mean? They even use the word sustenance, like a can of spinach. Yobu Unawa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by his show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. Oniwa would later go on to become Genichiro Ashina's most trusted retainer. We know about Genichiro. Genichiro's the bad guy thus far. Now, we have 15 minutes left in this segment, so I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is a great, this would be a great place to leave off. We're going to keep going just for a little bit, just to see what lies ahead. I was hoping we had some prayer beads, guess not. At the same time, let's get some upgrades going. We have 3 points. So this game is really cool so far because it has multiple ways to parry. So there's a lot more like combat juice going on, just flowing in the ether. You can like parry with the parry. And then there's parry, it's like a jump parry that you can do. There's like a counter-strike sort of posture damage parry thing. And then this one, I think, is very important as you do the story along. So we're going to look at this one first. The Mikiri counter, a.k.a. parry number 3, my friends. Enables one to counter enemy thrust attacks by stomping on an enemy's weapon, dealing a large amount of damage. Some young thug, hashtag YUNG thug, is coming at you with a blade like this, and he's poking you. And you're like, stop poking me, brother. And whoop. You just step on the blade. That's that. You've got feet of steel. Bunions for days. And here we are. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock that. The moment that an enemy thrust attack lands, you time it well, you hit O, you're going to stomp on their blade, thus dealing it ineffective. At the same time, we have more shinobi arts. Run and slide while sprinting. Sounds cool. Midair Deflection. Allows one to guard or deflect enemy attacks in midair. And you can deflect. Wait a second, that's exactly what they're talking about. Okay, so if somebody shoots at you, you can just like deflect it back at them. That's pretty dope. I'm gonna grab that too. I like stuff that you can like use as you know, that like expand your abilities. I guess that's dumb, isn't that what every RPG does? Open the gates. But, you know what I mean? Like, really, like, technically focused things. Like, things that help you respond to different enemy attacks. Break down shields, counter, whatever. It just gives you more tools to deal with, you know? It's not like, you know, some, what am I doing here? Some weird, thing that, oh. Hello, how flamboyant of you as an enemy type. I appreciate it. 2020. 2019 in this case. Bringing in the respect. Get some goodies. Always point your way towards the shine. And of course it leads you to such great things as this. Another merchant. Here to purchase an offering. The battlefield is our paradise, so this guy loves it here. This is his summer vacation home. We could buy a dragon blood droplet, an item that is rarely dropped by a divine heir of the dragon's heritage. Using it will increase resurrective power, restore the life of those who have been drained of it by offering this drop at a Sculptors Idol with the recovery charm. In turn, all afflicted with dragon rot will be healed. The incessant coughing must cease. So, okay, we've learned something fantastic. We're going to need this. We're going to buy this. And we're going to say, you know, money isn't everything, which is what poor people say to make themselves feel better about the fact that they can't afford the gourd. That rhymes, dude. Get Childish Gambino on it. Can't afford the gourd. Let's look, can we? 600. I would sell it all. 600 for a nice new gourd shell? Yeah. Let's remember this guy. Let's go kill some things, and let's come right back, because it's a chance too perfect to ignore. Always check the corners. Yeah, there's nothing in the corners. Belay that order. Alright. Hello, my friend. I'm just gonna grab all the stuff in this room, because, you know, I found it first. Oh, and there's somebody else in here, too. That's fantastic. And, yeah, I'm just gonna open up everything. It looks like you barricaded yourself in here, maybe to protect yourself. Don't worry about it, you know, like, you'll be fine. Really, you'll be just fine. Let's have a chat. What up, brother? That's a little, you know, that's a little upfront for just meeting me, okay? He must be a wolf rat. Or I kill you. Tell me your name. I don't speak Japanese. I cannot. Wait a second. Names are the same. Well, you got me there. That's very dark and depressing. This guy doesn't even know that there's a freaking pandemic going on. We're laughing together. You really only need one arm to do all the important things in this world. That could be taken in a lot of different ways. I advise you not to take it into those directions. Hello, Tengu. Takes two to Tengu. That was bad. I'm sorry. Rats have snuck into Ashina. Yes, I can tell you're like the local exterminator. You're very worried about that. And I bet you'd like to know. Yeah. I bet you'd like to tell me next about your rates, huh? And how you got a nice special going on. Seems like you have talent for killing. Okay. You got a nice discount to lend me. There it is, he said the name of the game. Sekiro. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. I don't even have enough money to buy a freaking gourd seed. A tiny little plant seed. Of course I'm going to take all the jobs that I've got offered to me. All right, so he's given us a description of rats that he would like us to take out behind the shed and exterminate. A description of the rats. Speak to the Tango again once the rats are dealt with. Assassins from the Senpu Temple. They are short And they wear bamboo hats. They're last seen around the gate. Understood. Go on and kill it. Okay, it's very forceful. If you do, you'll give me a reward. Ah, I have become the exterminator, and you are paying me for my services. Sounds good to me, my dude. Yeah. So, while I have played this part of the game before, I don't remember where these rats are. Nope, we don't want to be in there. So let's check a little ahead, and then in a few minutes we're gonna make the switch. Oh, we didn't even look up here. We're gonna make the switch to Bloodborne. So if you're looking forward to that, stick around. We're a lot more in depth into that game. The overlap will be crazy. I was hoping to just be so good at this game that there would be no problem, but it appears like that may not be the case after today. Okay. Like we got a little puzzle here, huh? Whoa! Try that again. Please, sir. Let me ascend. Now, do you think we can just... Yep. No! Okay. Some reason he didn't like that. Try this again. This is very entertaining, I'm sure, but listen. It's the little things, the little upgrades that you find that make life possible, okay? And then you press square again. That's weird. There we go. Then you press square again. That's weird. And now say hello to Treasure Kingdom. Hello, Treasure Kingdom. I'd like to open this chest here. And I'd like for this to be something worth my while. Think you can do that for me? Oh, I guess so. What'd I tell you guys? You know, you just ask and you shall receive. Except every other time that you ask for something. Please don't get locked into a confirmation bias. Happens all the time. We have enough now to upgrade our character. So we might go ahead and do that. But before we do, I see we've opened up a fine shortcut. Make sure that we've gotten everything we need. Yeah, I feel like we made a good chunk of progress today. We killed 2 mini-bosses and 1 big boss. No relation to Hideo Kojima. So far, that seems like a good track record, right? I'm going to consider this, you know, a successful Sekiro stream. This is our second one that we've done. And we'll be playing it all week. Should be nice. I am getting back into it. It's been real fun. Ooh, yes, we could also just go forward here. Yes, okay. Consume attributes. We've leveled up for the first time. Lose prayer. I told you, it's a Monday. The day I just got back to work. Please. Throw me a bone. Loose prayer beads strung together in offering to a Sculptors Idol. Increases maximum vitality and posture. A prayer bead necklace befits the strong. The ferocity of Ashina's army is renowned throughout the nation. His generals are extremely talented. Every one of them accomplished in the Ashina sword style. Understood. Our health and posture have increased. Our attack power have increased. We're basically just balling out of control. So let's rest. Let's take a little peek into what lies next for us. And we'll go ahead and end it there. Give me the gourds, baby! Okay. More of these fools. Probably should have used my cool new deflection technique. Known only to the Tibetan monks of the Far East. But unfortunately, I did not. Aha, I like this. Sneak in the side passage. Oh. Hey, it's short dudes with bamboo hats. What do you know? Land of Ashina will not last longer. Not last that much longer. Very negative viewpoint, Eeyore. Black hat. Oh no. He's a bad hacker. And not that he hacks poorly, but he hacks things that he's not supposed to, which makes it even worse. Okay, it looks like these guys are on our kill list, so I'm just gonna do you a little favor here, boys. Okay. Whoa, there's another one. I'm gonna do this guy a favor. Put him out of his misery. Make sure that nobody else is hiding around any corner. You guys know you have to tell me if you're hiding around a corner, okay? It's like being a cop, okay? You have to tell me. All right, he's gonna see it. This guy's oh no, I thought we had him. So, these guys, I seem to remember, as being incredibly annoying. So, and I was really hoping to just fight one at a time. But that appears to not be the case. Okay. That's the easy one. I'll give you that one. Everybody gets one for free. You know that in this game. Same time, though. Let me drink one of these. Call you in the morning. All right, come at me. Come at me. There he is. Whoa, you can hop on his head, and it's a real blast. Yeah, get him in the back. Give me more. Give me more. I want more. I will kill this young man if it's the last thing that I do. Whoa, poison. No, poison. Status abnormalities. Thank you for the tutorialization. There's resistance, and then you just got it. So now I'm basically in a bad spot. Okay, this is not working out. And I will be dying rather shortly. So let's figure out what we can do to just own this guy. There's got to be a way to break his guard. Because this is not working out the way that I would normally assume that it might. I mean, I was about to say, his posture bar is going up. It might actually work. When I say posture bar, I know it sounds like pasta bar, but that's how you know I'm hungry. Also, my eyes. Why do my eyes hurt? You're staring at a screen all day, dummy? Okay, understood. All right, folks, that'll do it today. Thank you for the unseen aid. For our Sekiro stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching this, on YouTube, feel free to give it a little thumbs up, subscribe, yada yada. Otherwise, if you're here on Twitch, stick around. We've got Bloodborne coming up in just a couple minutes. Stream's not going anywhere, so you shouldn't either. And I'll see you guys. Hold up here, actually. Here we go. See you guys in just a second here.